So in this video, you will learn a quick shortcut to solve all such question types. So please don't skip any part and make sure you watch the complete video. This is CAT 23, the third slot. You can give it a try and you can resume the video for the solution. Right. So the question says, Anil mixes cocoa with sugar in the ratio 3:2 to prepare mixture A. Okay, that's mixture A for us. And coffee with sugar in the ratio 7:3 to prepare mixture B. He combines mixtures A and B in the ratio 2:3 to make a new mixture C. If he mixes C with an equal amount of milk to make a drink, then the percentage of sugar in this drink will be. Super easy question. Many people have been complaining that there have been very little sitters or practically no sitters in the CAT 23 paper, but here it is. A very easy question. If you just know the basics of ratios, also you can, or you'll be able to tackle this question very, very easily. So let's see what we have got here. We have a mixture A which contains cocoa and sugar in the ratio 3:2, right? We have another mixture B which contains coffee and sugar in the ratio 7:3. Now what they're doing is they're combining these two mixtures in the ratio 2:3, right? So the first way of answering the question is, suppose that 2x grams of the first mixture have been taken and 3x grams of the second mixture have been taken, right? So if the first mixture is worth 2x grams, cocoa and sugar are in the ratio 3:2. So how much of this 2x grams is sugar? It will be 2/5, right? So 2/5 of 2x grams is sugar, right? The ratio is 3:2. So 3/5 is cocoa and 2/5 of sugar, the basics of ratios, right? In the same way, the second mixture is worth 3x grams. Coffee and sugar are in the ratio 7:3. That means the coffee component is worth 7/10 of 3x and sugar component is 3/10 of 3x. So how much sugar is contained in the second mixture? It is 3/10 of 3x, right? When you add this, you get the total content of sugar when we combine the mixtures A and B. So 2 into 2x upon 5, this is 4x upon 5 or 0.8x, plus 3 into 3, 9x upon 10 is 0.9x. This will be 1.7x. Now notice that the total mixture right now combining A and B is worth 2x plus 3x or 5x. And this mixture is now combined with equal amount of milk. Means 5x grams of mixture of A and B is combined with 5x grams of milk to form a new mixture. So the weight of the total mixture is now 5x plus 5x or 10x. The question is asking how much of this 10x is basically the sugar content, right? The percentage of sugar in the drink will be. So we want to find out 1.7 is what percent of 10x. So 1.7x upon 10x multiplied by 100, right? X cancels, 10 cancels. 1.7 into 10, the answer is 17%. And that's very clearly your D option. So that's one way of answering the question. You use the conventional way. 2:3, consider it as 2x and 3x to solve the question.
Hi, don't forget to check out my course for the Quant section of the CAT exam, where I've explained all concepts, tips and tricks, shortcuts, and past year questions in great detail.
Alright, so let's look at the other way of answering the question. And in this, we will use some observation. We will notice that the total content of cocoa and sugar in the mixture A should be 3 plus 2, that is 5, a multiple of 5. And the total content of coffee and sugar in the mixture B should be 7 plus 3 or 10. 5 and 10, the least common multiple is 10. So if A and B are mixed in the ratio 2:3, let's multiply this entire ratio by 10 and consider the quantities of the mixtures as 20 grams and 30 grams. This will immensely make the calculations very, very easy. You'll see how. So we are taking 20 grams of mixture A that contains cocoa and sugar in the ratio 3:2. So sugar content will be 2/5 of 20. And 2/5 of 20 is basically 8 grams. Same way, the second mixture contains coffee and sugar in the ratio 7:3. So the sugar content here is 3/10 of the mixture B. 3/10 of 30 is basically 9. The total sugar content should be 8 plus 9. 17 grams in the mixture A and B. But now the mixture A has a content of 20 grams plus 30 grams, that is 50 grams. To this, we are adding an equal amount of milk to create the mixture. So the final mixture would be worth 50 plus 50, that is 100 grams. Out of 100 grams, if 17 grams is sugar, that means the percentage of sugar is 17. Yet again, we get 17%. The D option is the answer. So that's a slightly easier way to approach the question. In this, we don't have any fractions coming up. We don't have decimals also showing up. We have pure integers, which is very easy to work with. The answer is option D.